1,090 clues have come and gone, but 26 new ones are headed your way as part of this 41st episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. Welcome in. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri, and thanks so much for being here. A special shout out to our new sponsor, MagicBandReaders.com. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first, let's check out the rules on your screen. They're the same rules as always. If you want to cheat, go right ahead. I won't tell anyone because I won't know you're doing so, so be my guest. In last week's episode 40, the final Jeopardy category was No Shave November, where I showed you a specific Disney character's facial hair. You had to identify who that character was. That, of course, carries over to this, episode 41, as we take a look at the board to see what else you'll be quizzed on today. Once again, No Shave November kicks things off. The second category, a legendary Disney film, Peter Pan. The third category, a suggestion from one of our favorite viewers, I'm a Crazy Critter, Robin Williams. That's right, 5 clues coming at you about the legendary actor. The fourth category, 11. That is in honor of the 11th month of the year, November. It's 5 clues about the number 11 in Disney lore. And the fifth and final category is your Disney Parks category of the week, Wait Disney World. All right, so this category is all about those iconic wait time signs you see as you enter some of your favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. And don't worry, Disneyland fans, we'll do one of these for you in a few weeks. But if you're like me, sometimes you're sitting at home, even without a Disney vacation planned, and you're just checking the wait times for your favorite rides because you just want to feel something. You just want Disney magic inside your home. Well, now you can take it to the next level with your very own wait time sign from our sponsor, MagicBandReaders.com. These things are awesome. They actually sync live to the official wait times inside your favorite Disney parks. Unreal. So if Haunted Mansion has a 13-minute wait inside the parks, your sign will show that it has a 13-minute wait at this exact moment. How cool is that? Or even better, if Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has a 375-minute wait on a hot Orlando day where the temperature is 97 degrees but the heat index is 115, you can look at your sign from the comforts of your air-conditioned living room and laugh. Ha! But in all seriousness, these things are so cool. They've got 6 different designs representing the 6 American Disney parks. So of course I have to get myself all 6 because just having the Magic Kingdom isn't good enough for me. I need all 6 parks here in the United States. Head over to magicbandreaders.com/wait in order to take advantage of 15% off leading into Black Friday. Just use promo code ITM15. Okay, it is time for the Cupcake Round, the easiest round of the game. Each of these clues worth just 200 points each. Here's a look at the board as we start off with No Shave November. Can you identify this Disney character? He opens up Tangled with the line, "This is the story of how I died." He is the one and only Flynn Rider.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice. Here comes the smolder.
We're on to Peter Pan's first clue. Captain Hook's right-hand man. The one and only Mr. Smee.
Here now, shame on you, upsetting the poor captain. There'll be no handouts today. She now, she. Go on, off it. Off with you, I say, go away, out of it.
Let's check out Robin Williams now for 200. Arguably one of the greatest animated characters in history, Robin Williams voiced this big blue character in 1992's Aladdin. Who else but Genie?
Genie, I need help.
All right, Sparky, here's the deal. If you want to court the little lady, you gotta be a straight shooter. Do you got it?
On to the first clue from 11. I was the 11th Pixar film to come out, and third one in my franchise. One of the greatest Pixar films ever and how the Toy Story franchise should have ended. The correct answer is Toy Story 3. let's finish off the cupcake round with Wait Disney World. Only 110 minutes for this iconic ride. What is it? The correct answer is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'll tell you what, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a good attraction. It is a very good ride. It's a good family-friendly coaster. Is it worth over an hour wait?
I don't think so.
All right, that's going to do it for the cupcake round. Hopefully you went 5 for 5. If not, fear not, because we're on to the second round. Each of these clues worth twice as much. We begin with No Shave November for 4. Ooh, how about this mustache and beard? Who is it? He is the one and only Merlin.
Igitus figitus sumba kazee.
On to Peter Pan now for 400. It's another Captain Hook question. Captain Hook is missing this hand. You've got a 50-50 shot. Captain Hook is missing his left hand.
Never! I'll teach you to cut off me hand.
Oh, no, John. It was the left hand.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Wendy.
On to Robin now for 400. Originally produced by 20th Century Fox and now owned by Disney, Night at the Museum saw Williams portray a version of this former U.S. president. He literally brought to life Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy Roosevelt, literally, because, it was a wax figure of the former president, and it came alive as the museum shut down.
Some men are born great. Others have greatness thrust upon them. For you, this is that very moment.
On to 11 for 400. This 4-character studio code is an Easter egg appearing in multiple Pixar films. The code refers to a classroom at California Institute of the Arts that was utilized by a number of Pixar artists. So it's normally pronounced A113, but I cheated a little because, 1 and 1 next to each other kind of make 11. So the correct answer is A113, if you want to pronounce it that way. Let's finish off the second round now with Wait Disney World. There it is! Shout out to everyone who is keeping track. This is the 1,100th clue in Disney 100 Jeopardy history, which means it is time for our second ever daily double. Once again, I'll be doing these every 100 clues. So clue number 1,200 will be the next one. But for now, it is time to wager whatever you want in regards to your knowledge of Walt Disney World wait signs. Best of luck. What are you wagering? That's it? Come on. Unless you wagered the max, because then, good job. All right, let's check out the clue. Ooh. Fancy wait time sign. What ride is it? It might not be as good as Disneyland's, and like I mentioned in last week's episode, I wish it would have actually been the Western River Expedition, but the correct answer is Walt Disney World's version of Pirates of the Caribbean. I hope the Daily Double treated you well and you got Pirates of the Caribbean right. If not, once again, fear not, because here comes a 600-point round where you will go 5 for 5 and bank 3K points. Let's check it out. Here's No Shave November for 6. Ooh, look at that heavenly glow around that beard. I wonder who it belongs to. That would be the one and only Hercules' dad, Zeus.
Oh, he's strong, like his dad.
We're on to Peter Pan for 6. This character saves Peter by warning him that the present he's about to open is actually a bomb from Captain Hook. You know I had to include her in an answer at some point. The correct answer is Tinkerbell.
Hey, Tink, look what Wendy left. Hey, stop that, stop it. What's the matter with you? Huh? A bomb? Don't be ridiculous.
Let's move on now. Here comes the 600-point clue from Robin Williams. Robin plays Professor Philip Brainerd in this 1997 live-action Disney film. The correct answer is Flubber.
You're foldable. You're gullible. Oh, right.
On to 11 for 6. 11 years ago, in 2012, Disney released this feature animation film sandwiched between 2011's Winnie the Pooh and 2013's Frozen. The correct answer is Wreck-It Ralph.
Hey, are you a hobo?
No, I'm not a hobo.
Here comes the final wait time sign of the third round. This one's worth 600. The correct answer is what I believe to be the greatest Walt Disney World attraction ever built back in 1994. That answer being the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. It really is amazing how much a detailed queue takes away from a bad wait time. Like once you get inside the lobby for the Tower of Terror, I feel like your wait time's over. Like that's part of the experience, you know? And then of course, the library and then the boiler room and all that stuff. Nah, none of that counts in the wait time. All right, 15 clues down, 11 remain, including Final Jeopardy. It is time for the 800-point round. So let's boost that difficulty just a tad. Here comes another No Shave November. Yeah, this one's a little tougher. Who owns that pixelated beard? He comes from the third Disney feature animated film, Fantasia. The correct answer is Yensid, aka the sorcerer, who Mickey is an apprentice of. On to Peter Pan's fourth clue now. The names of Wendy's parents. They go by George and Mary Darling.
George, dear, do hurry. We mustn't be late for the party, you know.
Mary, unless I find my cufflinks, we don't go to the party.
Robin Williams now for 800. Walt Disney Parks utilized Williams to voice the title character in this former Circle Vision attraction at the Magic Kingdom. Currently standing in its place is the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, but back in the 90s it was the Timekeeper featuring Robin Williams as the Timekeeper.
I've gone to 12,000 years ago, the last great ice age. Fabulous. Oh, daiquiris for everybody.
On to 11 now for 800. This was Disney's 11th theme park to open. Shanghai was the 12th Disney park to open. Before that, 11 years prior to that, 11, that works. 2005, it was Hong Kong.
A fairy tale happened outside of a book. Shh, there's magic at work.
Okay, let's move on to the final clue of the 800-point round. Wait Disney World. Only 10 minutes for this ride? That's pretty good. What is it? I've gone into detail about the history of this attraction in previous episodes. The original version of the ride was unreal. The storyline was crazy. There were poachers and all that. The current version is a lot tamer. The correct answer is Kilimanjaro Safaris. 20 clues down, 6 remain, including Final Jeopardy. But before we get there, it is time for the most overly dramatic, soundtrack-infused, unnecessarily spotlighted 1,000-point round. Hit it. All right, you've got a chance at 5,000 total points across the next 5 clues, so it's time to buckle up, Buttercup. We start with No Shave November. Who is this character? Yes, that would be the nice old huntsman who decided not to murder the 14-year-old Snow White in the woods at the request of his evil boss, I guess, queen boss, whatever. Anyway, it's the huntsman.
Can you fly? Goodbye. Goodbye.
Here comes Peter Pan's final clue. Peter's first line to Wendy. Yes, the charming little Peter Pan, whose first line to Wendy was, "Girls talk too much." Lucky Wendy was nice.
She's a wonderful nurse, although Father says...
Girls talk too much.
Yes, girls talk too...
We are on to Robin Williams' final clue. Originally intended to be Genie in disguise, Williams also voiced this character in 1992's Aladdin. A 2015 interview with directors Ron Clements and John Musker confirmed that the idea that this character was also Genie was scratched towards the end of production. I honestly completely forgot about this, but the correct answer is the peddler. Yes, the character who speaks at the beginning of Aladdin, the one who's like, yes, welcome to Agrabah. That was Robin Williams. Completely forgot about that. Apparently, yes, that was also supposed to be Genie in disguise. Hence, you can see some aspects of the character that kind of align with Genie, including obviously the voice. But as mentioned in the clue, Ron Clements and John Musker said the idea was scratched towards the end of production. I don't know why though. Works for me.
Salam and good evening to you, worthy friend. Please, come closer. Too close, a little too close. There. Welcome to Agrabah.
Let's move on now. Here comes the final clue from 11. Released in 2011, this is the full title of the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean film. You know what? This gets a bad rap. And I don't think it deserves a bad rap. Is it as good as the first, second, or third? No. But is it terrible? Also no. Correct answer is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
Did everyone see that? Because I will not be doing it again.
Let's move on now to the final clue on the board. It goes to Wait Disney World. The correct answer is the Jungle Cruise, which is actually the Jingle Cruise right now. I love the Jingle Cruise, so with my wait time sign from magicbandreaders.com/wait, let's see how long the wait is. It's Haunted Mansion right there. Let's go over to Jingle Cruise. 55 minutes. I like the ride. I don't think I like it that much. Once again, head over to magicbandreaders.com/wait to take advantage of 15% off with our promo code ITM15. These wait time signs are awesome. All right, it is time for Final Jeopardy, aka the final part of the game that will ultimately determine how proud of yourself you will be for the next 3 or 4 days. Because as a reminder, episode 42 is coming out on Thanksgiving, noon Eastern, right when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade ends. You can hop over to Disney 100 Jeopardy to beat your fellow family members in a game of Ultimate Disney Trivia. All right. It is time to see what the Final Jeopardy category is for this game, though, episode 41, so let's check it out. That makes sense. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You know what's crazy? Disney has had a footprint in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade since, I want to say, the 30s or something like that, almost 100 years, because Mickey Mouse had a balloon, one of those, terrifying old school balloons that you would see going through Times Square almost 100 years ago. But either way, Disney has had a big involvement in the most famous parade in America, so this will test your knowledge on on Disney's appearances in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you're not confident, don't wager a thing. Or you know what? Just wager it all because this is for fun. With that, make those wagers. All right, time is up. It is time to reveal the final clue of this episode 41. In 2021, Disney teamed with Funko to introduce a new gigantic balloon to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The balloon depicts this character and is set for its third appearance this Thanksgiving. Good luck. All right, back in 2021, Disney also introduced a new float to the parade. That was in honor of the maiden voyage of the Disney Wish. That float will be appearing this Thanksgiving as well. But as for the balloon, the correct answer is Grogu, or Baby Yoda, whichever one you want to say. That's right, Baby Yoda stands at over 40 feet tall and will be making his third consecutive appearance this Thanksgiving. That will do it for this episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. If you like what you saw, you know the drill. Subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. Once again, I will see you on Thanksgiving, noon Eastern, for episode 42, the special Thanksgiving Spectacular. It's really just a regular episode, Thanksgiving themed, though. It's an opportunity, though, for you to gather your friends and family around and show them all of your useless Disney knowledge. I've been your host, Bryan Perri. I'll see you in a few days. Happy holidays, everyone.
Bye-bye.